what the fuck is Blizzard doing with esports? I am so amazed that this company has been able to drop the ball so hard, so many times, and so consistently that it blows my mind. I cannot believe it. They have the money, they have the IPs, they have the outside investment from other people like NFL team owners and shit. I cannot believe they can't pull this shit together. It's blowing my mind. So let's talk about the first one, World of Warcraft. So World of Warcraft is the most tragic thing in Blizzard eSport history. They have finally started supporting the game from a production value perspective. I think they started doing it in Warlords of Draenor is when Blizzard actually started giving a fuck about World of Warcraft competitively, it seems like. That expansion was so terrible that it was almost irrelevant that they even did it. Super forgettable. But now Blizzard is actually supporting the esports side of WoW very well from a production value perspective. They have, good arena players commentating the games and presenting it in a way that is it's easier to watch now than it's ever been. They've got replays. They've got like the desk analysis stuff that's really good by really good players, and they're doing a great job with that shit. But the most tragic thing about that is that where was that when the game was at its peak? Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King. I literally remember World of Warcraft tournaments in BC on television, on fucking television, not because Blizzard supported it, but because these other third parties did, with no fucking Blizzard support whatsoever. MLG, all that shit, they did that without Blizzard helping at all, to the point to where if you wanted to play an arena match on Ruins of Lordaeron, you know what they had to do? They had to keep queuing over and over and over again until Ruins of Lordaeron popped. That's fucking real. That's how it used to be. That's how much Blizzard didn't give a shit at WoW when it had 12 million some players. It's insane. So I can't shit on them too much for that because they are finally supporting the game. Goddamn, too little too late. And the metas, World of Warcraft, I can't give them too much shit for the metas being bad because it is an MMO, and I understand that they can't make the game strictly for esports, and you're going to have shit metas. But, God, the changes, man, they take so long for the changes, and the Maledict shit, it's fucking lame. The DHDK, Resto Druid mirrors, it's fucking lame. The dampening shit, it's fucking lame, man. If every game has to go into deep dampening to get exciting, that is insane. Why don't you just start the games off in deeper dampening? Like, come on, man. Like, it's irrelevant for, like, the first 5 minutes in a lot of these games, man. The hypest shit I saw in the Arena World, whatever they call that shit, the Arena series, was when the RMD mirrors or whatever were playing and getting kills before dampening. The chat was going crazy because finally somebody did something in a reasonable amount of time. So, oh, man. It's hard. I know WoW class balance, that's a lot harder than these other games, but oh, man, they could be a little quicker with the changes, right? I know they talk to the top players. I used to be a part of one of those forums where Blizzard invites the top players and they talk and shit. I don't know if they still do that anymore because the whole Brain Deadly thing back in the day where he just, like, fucking doxed those forums and told everybody everything. So I don't know if that's still a thing, but I know they talk to the top players. They can do it. I just don't know why they're so fucking slow with it. So, WoW, they're dropping the ball, but at least it's not, at least they're sort of making some progress. So I got to give them credit there. Overwatch, dude, what in the fuck is going on with Overwatch, man? This is ridiculous. So I have so many bones to pick with Overwatch. I'm somebody that I loved Overwatch when the game first came out. For a while, man, I was on a hot streak with Overwatch, playing that long after the honeymoon phase. And then the thing that killed the momentum for me was the tank meta. When the meta was 4 tanks, Ana and Lucio or some shit. Oh my god, dude. That made the game just stupid as fuck to play. And it was like that for months. And they just never fixed it. And that's what's happening in Overwatch right now. So the GOATS meta shit, it's bad, man. I don't know why they can't make a dramatic change. Like, come on, you've got to fix this shit. It is killing your esport. I don't care if it makes one character irrelevant just to break GOATs. I think it would be worth the sacrifice until you find something better, man. Maybe you can't play with 3 healers. I mean, I know that's a shitty situation or a shitty thing. You don't want people to have to pick and choose the heroes they want to play off of something like that. But man, it is killing your esport. And Overwatch, I want to watch the Overwatch League. I really do, but I cannot stand the meta. Like, the production value is great. I have a vested interest in one of the teams. I've got an Outlaw shirt on. I used to play WildStar against CoolMat69. I know some of the guys from Optic. Green Wall. I have an investment that goes beyond Overwatch in one of the teams, and I can't fucking watch them, man. It's insane. Like, why the fuck can't they kill this GOATS meta shit? There's a lot of people in my boat. I am not the minority in that. The people that would be watching Overwatch League, but I just can't stand two teams just fucking smashing their faces against each other. Like, I don't want to watch the best fucking players in the world play Brig. Like, really? Do I really want to watch the best players in the world play fucking Brig? They're like 10% better at Brig than me. That's an exaggeration, but like, come on, man. I want to watch them play Tracer and McCree and Ash. I want to see them play some shit that is so next level that I can't even comprehend it. So, dude, it kills me. Also, the Overwatch League, so way back before Overwatch League, I remember hearing Keemstar, long time ago, say that eSports teams need to be localized. He was the first one I've ever heard of that had that idea. I'm not saying Blizzard got it from him, but like, he said that shit way back in the day. And having teams that are in your local area so you are invested in them, right? That's great. I like that Overwatch actually did that. But what is the fucking point of having the Houston Outlaws? Well, they're probably a bad example. Why have the the Excelsior, New York Excelsior? Like, why have a team from New York and every fucking player is going to be from South Korea? Like, I get that you want to have the best players in the world, but can't you guys do like recruiting regions or something, man? It's just dumb. Like, it's just dumb that every single team is just full of South Koreans. That I watched one clip where it's an American Overwatch team, and none of their comms are in English. They're all speaking fucking Korean. Like, what in the fuck, dude? Why even bother? Like, why bother? And I'm not hating on Koreans, but can we have like recruiting regions or something? Like some sort of like home base? Like, there's no point in having a local team if there's no local people or even people in that country on that team. So, whatever. The South Korean players, I know they're the best. They're the fucking funnest shit to watch, but it does seem stupid to me. Heroes of the Storm, dude. What the fuck? Man, $1 million tournaments? Like, Blizzard hosting multiple $1 million tournaments for Heroes of the Blow Your Fucking Head Off Storm. Come on, dude. Where was a fraction of this for WoW? Come on. Oh, so dumb. Hearthstone? I get it, that's a successful game, but come on, dude. Like, fuck. The hypest thing that ever happened in Hearthstone was when Trump used that fucking crab. Like, that is the hypest shit to ever happen in the fucking game. Like, come on. StarCraft, like, probably the best esport game you've got is, I haven't heard anything. Is that even a thing still? Like, do they have tournaments for that game? Like, oh, fuck. Dude, I can't believe Blizzard is so bad at this shit. It amazes me. It really does. They have so many IPs that could just blow the fucking walls off everybody else, but they can't put it together, man. They just can't put it together. The worst offender has got to be GOATS. Like, why they won't fix that shit? They are throwing millions and, tens of millions of dollars into Overwatch League, and no one wants to watch it because it's fucking terrible. It's so fucking bad. It doesn't have to be. Like, oh my god, if they just made it to where you couldn't play 3 healers, just temporary, maybe only Overwatch League, you can't play 3 healers only in Overwatch League, or do some behind the scenes shady deals where you send out a private memo to all the players where they can't play GOATS or can't play triple healer anymore or something. Like, fuck, dude, it's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. So anyway, god, this is a rant, but it is driving me crazy. It really is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.